Hello, artists. How are you today? Stephanie coming to you here from the banks of the Trinity River. Ozzy and I welcome you to the studio. We're super happy you're here with us today. Okay, well, I have this super colorful background. If you have any interest in seeing that. Oh, I forgot to take out this part. That's what happens when you leave a paintbrush in water. The paintbrush starts to disintegrate. And I kind of liked those blue chunks, and I left them on there, and I wish I wouldn't have. But this is a piece of Deli Sheet, just covering up that wild background. Now, while that background was super cool, and you can watch that on the April background challenge series, it just isn't going to fit in with my book. And I've got quite a few of these very colorful backgrounds, and I probably will be mellowing most of those out. But if you look at this Deli Sheet, the one that I put over it is quite transparent. So you can see a little bit of the dot part left in it. And, I thought that was interesting. So just taking some blue painted pieces of paper. Use what you have. If you don't have Deli Sheets, that's fine. These are Deli Sheets that I made off of my gel press, which I love to do. But, just put some paint on a paper or use magazines, whatever you want to do. So the image that I have here is one of my dual images. And basically, for dual images, I use regular standard copy paper with my laser jet printer. So I found a background of a night sky, and I ran the paper through once. And then I found an image of a girl, an old-fashioned Victorian girl, and I actually ran that image over the top of the night sky. Since the night sky was the Milky Way, there was that brightness right around her face. So this image actually turned out really cool. And now I'm just building up some more Deli Sheet, adding in a little bit of a variety of color. This one is fairly subdued, not really going with contrasting colors on this, although that little piece of Deli Sheet does have some beautiful metallics, a little bit of gold, some pink in it, so it really works beautifully together. It's very harmonious. I did put down there at the bottom of the picture, I put a little piece of it's kind of a cardstock weight that has also been painted on the gel press. So I have a lot of little scraps of paper. And that's what I'm doing with these collages, is I'm putting together images that I have with scraps of paper, and then I go looking for the perfect saying. And here I'm pulling out the Tim Holtz. I can't remember which one it was, but this says something along the lines of, I don't have the image right here with me to tell you exactly what it says, but basically it's along the lines of, it's okay to be different, never change. So I've taken my Stabilo, I've ran it around the outer edges, and now I'm grabbing one of my Arteza real brush pens, and I am pushing that Stabilo in towards the edge. So I like a crisp line with my Stabilo. I do not like a big blurry smudge, but I still like kind of the smoky color that the Stabilo gives. So I kind of combine it this way. The real brush pens have a nice sharp point, and you can really push that Stabilo around where you want it to go. I also go through and you can tell, this is still at a sped up pace, and I'm definitely taking my time getting this on here correctly, aren't I? I almost wonder if the speed didn't change, because I seem to be going pretty slow with this. What the heck? Gonna have to check that out. Okay, well, I did get the speed fixed on this, so you can see that I do actually take my time and go slowly with these things. Here I'm also taking that same blue color on that real brush pen, and I'm just taking back the white of whatever's left on the deli sheet. You know, I'm not a real big fan of the white, so here I'm just pushing around that Arteza real brush pen ink. It's like the watercolor ink, and pushing that stabilo where I want it to be, just adjusting the color. That is the great thing about these Arteza pens. They are just so easy to use. And I really do love this piece. I think it... So we're also going to edge the edges with a little bit of StazOn. Always use permanent ink on your edges. That way it doesn't come off on people's hands. But remember, it's okay to be different, guys. It's all right. I hope you're staying safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.